Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my Venus through Sign series. And this is for Venus in Libra. Those of you, forgot, that's hot. Those of you that have Venus in the sign of Libra, this is for you. This is not the same as your sun sign, for those of you that may still be confused. Although, yes, your sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign, but this is to try to focus on Venus. But I mean, if your sun and Venus is in the same sign, it definitely still applies to you. But to find out where your Venus sign, your Venus is sitting, you can go to any free astrology site. Like astro.com and enter your birth time, day, and location. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you, not birthday chart, birth chart. And just look and see what sign your Venus is sitting in. And if your Venus is sitting in the sign of Libra, then this video is for you. All right, so let's go ahead and begin here. I already shuffled. For some of you, I already feel like you have children on the mind, either having children or your partner's children. And oh, I hope I don't forget. I just got some cards I want to try it on you guys. What are these called again? They're Oracle cards. The Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. I know a lot of you probably already heard of this. I just never thought to do the Oracle cards, but I wanted to start giving them a try. So after this overall reading, I'll pull one more for like a general outcome for the rest of the month here, because that's another thing. This Venus in Libra reading will be for the month of March, the remaining weeks that we have. All right, so the heart of the situation, we have the Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Justice. Sorry, my finger was covering her face. I know somebody kind of wanted me to hold the cards up longer, and I was saying not being smart, but we do have a pause and a rewind button, you guys, so. But I feel you. Sometimes, you know, you just like want to really look at the cards. And then too, for some of you who are wondering like why I pull out more for the heart of the situation, for me it just gives a little more clarity for this card. So yeah. All right, now also we have the Queen of Cups, the Princess of Disc or Pentacles, the Chariot, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so now for these Venus in Libra, I feel that you've been juggling or doing the same thing over and over again. Ooh, I feel a spirit coming through me. That is so weird. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, so I feel like you've been doing the same thing over and over again, trying to make something that's dead alive again. So it could be like a past relationship, something that wasn't working, and you just keep trying to make it work, and you keep repeating this cycle is because you haven't learned your lesson. I feel like you keep making the same mistakes, or have been making the same mistakes. And I feel like you may be a little, I don't know, kind of childlike or naive or unable for, I don't want to say you're unable or incapable of making a clear decision. There could be something clouding your judgment. I feel like you're intuitive, but for whatever reason, there's this element of confusion, and you just keep winding up making the same mistakes. I want to say almost like when you were a teenager, like you haven't learned from mistakes in the past. Some of you are making some instability in your relationship. the decisions you make, either you're making a difficult decision to walk away from something, just let it go. Like you've made some sort of decision to shut someone out of your life, or they've done this to you. I also feel like justice is being served. Like a fair decision was made, no matter how unfair it seems. It's karmic. So whatever was put out is now being returned. Even if you're saying, if you feel like something wrong is being done to you, this comes from a past life experience. So of course you don't know what you learned, what you did in the past. That's why you keep repeating this same mistake. You keep doing the same, having the same outcome, because you haven't learned yet. And that's why I almost want to say cursed, but it's not cursed, but kind of like cursed to doing the same thing over and over again, like Groundhog's Day. You feel like you're reliving that same moment over and over again. Either someone is looking in at you and what you have, or you're looking at what someone else has. There's this sense of just rejection, or like someone left you for somebody else, and you're like, I gave all my all, and this is what I get in return, is being put out in the cold. Like, I feel like some of you might be single parents, and it's like the relationship you were in, they like that stereotypical thing, like the next person they get with, they settle down with. And it's just like, what the bleep? You know, I wanted to say it, you know, if you guys knew me personally, I have a little bit of a potty mouth, but I'm just trying to clean it up here. But, yeah, it's like you feel like you got the shit end of the stick. Like that, you know, like, wow, really? I just kind of feel you just kind of saying that, just like, this is for real? This is what I get in return? I feel like some of you feel like you lost out. Again, if this is not you, then this is how your partner is viewing the situation, like they lost out. Like you chose somebody over them and, you know, left them out in the cold. Somebody feels left out, or like, you know, they were treated unfairly. Excuse me. Like I said, it's something karmic. There are a lot of things, workings of the universe, of God's work, period, that was made in this decision, things that you don't know about. The only clues that you have are, for those of you that are intuitive, are the dreams that you had. Like some sort of answer has been given to you in a dream, or, you know, there's been some communication with you in spirit. And so you have to review the dreams that you have, for those of you that study, you know, dreams and things of that sort. Some of you may feel that a Libra came in between your relationship or split up your relationship. Some of you are going through some sort of divorce and you lost custody of the kids, or you felt like it was mishandled, the case was mishandled or misjudged, or the money. There's a little bit of divorce and splitting of things going up here, just kind of feeling unfair. There's a sense of unfairness here. Some of you may also have been dealing with a water sign, such as Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Gemini for some of you. For some of you, there was a third party interference. Either you were the third party or someone came between your relationship. There was a decision that was made. Someone was having a difficult decision in making and choosing who they wanted to be with, and tried to be with all three and ended up losing everything or everyone. If that hasn't happened, I feel like that's something that is coming up in the near future. Like, you're risking things too much or playing too much, trying to juggle too many people, too many things, and it's going to catch up to you. And it's like you're going to lose it all. Like right now, it just seems like fun and games are like you're having fun, but you're going to end up, everybody's going to cut you off, and you wind up with no one but yourself. And it's because of your own actions, your own hands. Now, if this isn't you, of course, yes, this could be your partner that I'm speaking of. Like, they were juggling too many people, so you found out that they were playing games, or had more than one person, and so you decided to just cut them out completely, abruptly. It just stopped. It just ended. Someone was unable to make some sort of decision. It's like they were torn between these two people and kept comparing them. And there's also an age difference. There's someone who's more older and mature, and then there's someone who is much younger and immature. Well, they don't have to be immature, but if they aren't younger, then they could have been immature. There was some misuse of money and finances as well. Now, if you are not, if you're in an established relationship, and you're not breaking up or divorcing, then there are some issues that in your marriage that need repairing, and you keep making the same mistakes over and over again, and it could be on both ends. Not miscommunication, misuse of funds and money, making poor investments over and over again causes you to lose your finances or your home. It's some sort of repeated mistakes that keeps happening. Letting your friends dictate, coming between. And even romantically, if it isn't like a third party or cheating, there's someone in your circle, like your friends or your family members, that keeps butting in or instigating and causing disruption. Somebody just keeps welcoming theirself in the relationship. They just keep coming in the middle and adding their 2 cents, or I don't know, they're influencing things to go how they think they should go in a relationship. It's not their place to say these things, but they continuously do so, and someone keeps allowing it, and that causes the relationship to end. It could also be finally deciding to cut out that family member, like getting rid of that person that keeps trying to come in between the relationship. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you too, I feel like you become a little distant or detached, kind of living out a fantasy. It's because you're not facing your problems. Okay, yeah, something's definitely coming to an end. For those with Venus in Libra, some sort of way the relationship was going, or you cutting out someone, either you cutting out that instigator or that third party, or the relationship itself is just coming to an end. I kind of feel like the relationship is coming to an end, because after death, we have the 10 of Wands, and this person is carrying the weight on their shoulders all by themselves, which I feel could be you. Like it ended, and now you're stuck carrying this heavy load. Everything falls on you. The finances, the children, finding a place to live, having to move. It's like I feel like you're under a tremendous amount of stress at some point, if this hasn't already happened yet. And you might have to go to someone for help. Some of you, I feel like you're going to your father or a relative or a father type figure, even if it's your supervisor, to ask for an advance. But there's this earth sign guy. He's much older. It could be a woman. And they're very financially set. And they're waiting for you to come ask for help. They know you're in need. So, and I feel like they're kind of being sneaky about it, though. It's like their way of luring you into their world or whatever. Or someone might be offering to help you. Like they see you struggling and they're like, here's my chance to lure them in. And I feel like you're going to be very cautious about moving forward with it, because you're like, your intuition is talking to you and you're like, I don't know about this person. There's something really creepy about them. So you're kind of standoffish, or, you know, you're not as quick to jump into some relationship with them. But I feel like, too, there is some sort of unfinished business that needs to be attended to. And I feel like you're going to get possibly receive a phone call, you know, once like things end or once things are over. Either you or the other person is going to be calling and opening up a can of worms. And when you answer that call, it's like you open up a can of worms. You've given this person an entrance or an excuse to come back into your life. It was almost, I want to say it was all a part of their plan. Like they planned this. Feel like you're being asked to wise up. Like this is an awakening for you. That whole breakup or the ending, it's like a wake up call for you. This is the only way that the universe could get your attention for something, like something you weren't doing or attending to. Usually it's something inner, some sort of inner, I don't know, spirituality or creativity, something that you're ignoring within yourself. And this relationship, this pain, this hurt is a wake-up call. This is the way the universe is trying to get your attention. It's almost like a SOS call from the universe. So you're going to start receiving notifications from the universe. Like if you start to see, for me, like notifications from the universe or synchronicities. So like seeing, coincidentally running into someone at the right time, at the right place, or seeing those number frequencies, such as the 11, 11, the 33s, 222s, whenever you just start seeing double, triples, and quadruple numbers on receipts, license plates, and things of that sort. It's trying to get your attention. It's something you're not paying attention to. It's time for you to wake up, and start doing what it is that you need to do to raise your vibration is basically all I feel like I need to say about that. So let me go ahead and do like the overall outcome for those born with Venus in Libra, or advice for the month. Let's focus on advice. Ooh, these are hard to shuffle. That's okay. Advice for those born with Venus in Libra for the rest of the month. What overall advice is there? You guys can see I'm just so used to doing That's okay. Let me see. I gotta get used to these. You guys are the first person. I didn't even use them on myself first. I just got them in the mail when I took a break, and I was like, ooh, I gotta use them. So those of you that have been watching the previous videos for today may not get this, but you know what? I think I'm gonna do an extra video for those of you that did not get this in the other Venus signs. Okay, overall advice. Overall advice. Rest and reconsider. So, whatever struggles, like, I feel like you've climbed, like, went through a lot of obstacles, and you have raised your vibrational frequency. But I feel like now it is time for you to kind of reflect and look how far you've come, because you're not recognizing all the accomplishments that you have made thus far. And I also see like a little ghostly light shining down. I feel like that is several things. I feel like that is God. I feel like it's your spirit guides, your angels, and they're there with you. You're not there alone. You know, you have people with you in spirit. I feel like you were ready to just completely drop everything and give up. And you're being asked, before you consider doing that, or letting go of a dream, or letting go of your life even, stop. Don't rush into anything. Sit back and reflect on the world. There's so much beauty in the world for you to see. So many places that you haven't gone, so many things that you haven't experienced. So just sit back and chill a little bit, you know. Love yourself, you know, appreciate yourself. Appreciate what you've accomplished thus far, okay? All right, so this has been a general reading. I hope it resonated. Remember, if you want a private reading, you would email them at matt76@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my videos, you guys. I really appreciate all of you that have already done so. But I will talk to you guys again soon, and many blessings.